Okay, it's Bob Frizzell for the reality game. Um, if you are run around by some other being that calls itself the higher self, um, no one knows what the hell a higher self is. Everyone on planet Earth that's in a Western country thinks of a higher self as being like a god, okay? God. And I mean, are we conditioned to believe that God is looking out for your welfare and looking out for the welfare of others? Or is this God like something you'd find on Buffy the Vampire Slayer? It's some kind of nasty creature that has somehow pulling you around by a string. The extraterrestrials say somehow that you have a 50-50 relationship with your higher self. And I mean, that's stupid, because if you got a 50-50 relationship, who's the tiebreaker if you disagree with your higher self on what you want to do with yourself? Why doesn't the higher self just, magically appear and say to you, well, this is what I'm up to? So, I would cancel any contracts you have with a higher self and say, I'm an independent entity. And if this higher self is doing things that are afflicting me, then I'm calling it a demon, and I have no desire to be run by a demonic. And I have no desire to be a bait for it to use me to capture other demonics. I have no desire to do this kind of work. My actions, I used to be able to muscle test, and I cannot muscle test anymore. So I'm being interfered with and manipulated by. And if this higher self is given this permission, then I think this higher self is why the hell would you give permission for this shit to go on? So anyway, in the reality game, we have nothing to go on except human facts and human experiences, and knowing that there are other beings that are playing the game and still hiding behind the curtain, calling themselves higher selves and extraterrestrials and all kinds of other stupid things. Do I like it? It's a wonderful game. Don't you enjoy it? Welcome to the reality game, a nightmare on planet Earth. I'm Bob Frizzell.